La Sierra University students and staff have created a powerful media response to the continuing challenges being created by the pandemic. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and this is All God's People. As the Delta variant is spreading in our union and in our country, La Sierra film students have made 7 public service announcements in English and in Spanish to help address vaccine hesitancy. Along with the rollout of the vaccines have come many questions. To address some of the most common concerns and to encourage its campus and community members to receive the vaccine under the guidance of their healthcare providers, La Sierra is offering these informational and inspirational messages presented by members of its campus family. A big thank you and shout out to the La Sierra University Film and Television Production Department and Associate Professor Carrie Specht, who led her students in the production of these important messages about COVID-19 vaccines. Links to these PSAs are in our bulletin. Native American Ministries is one of our vital volunteer-led ministries in the Pacific Union. Recently, I spoke with Nancy Crosby about some of her personal highlights in ministry with Native Americans. Nancy Crosby, Native American Ministries Coordinator for the Pacific Union Conference. Welcome, Nancy. Happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your ministry.
Our ministry is with the Native Americans within the Pacific Union. We're reaching out. We have 6 different mission sites within the Pacific Union reaching to Native Americans.
Where are the missions located? What part of our union?
So we have missions in Nevada-Utah Conference and as well as Arizona Conference. We have a mission in Kayenta, in Chinle, Kinlachee, Window Rock, Maricopa, and Page.
What's the highlight for you of your ministry?
The highlight for me is just seeing how we can find new and innovative ways that will reach these people who have been traditionally very difficult to reach and somewhat forgotten people.
And tell me about, how do you see Jesus in what you do every day?
How I see Jesus is in the people, and I try and view each person that I am working with as working for Jesus. And in the Bible, Jesus said, "Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, ye have done it unto me." And so many times, especially when I first started working with Native Americans, there were situations that I had never encountered before. Poverty at levels I had never seen, alcoholism, and it really challenged me to come out of my box and see those people as if they were Jesus. And that has really helped me in our ministry to see people as Jesus would see them.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Nancy, for being with us today, and we will be praying for you in your ministry with the Native Americans. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can read more about Native American Ministries in the September Recorder. The Recorder magazine celebrated a big milestone this week. On August 1, 1901, the first edition of the Pacific Union Recorder magazine was published for members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. It comprised 16 pages with approximately 16,000 words and no pictures, and highlighted the mission work taking place in both the Pacific Southwest and the Pacific Northwest. The first line of the magazine reads as follows: "God has a special work for His servants to do in the preparation of people to stand in the great day of the Lord. This work is to commence in our own hearts. We need the faith that works by love and purifies the soul." After 120 years, this monthly magazine is still keeping members inspired and informed. Read recent editions of the Recorder at the link in our bulletin, where you can also find the link to the very first issue. The past 2 weeks on All God's People, we featured 2 of our retiring administrators, Vice President Jorge Soria and President Ricardo Graham. I hope you had an opportunity to watch these tributes. Our bulletin has links to these special episodes, as well as to other media resources related to the constituency session. Well, constituency session is almost here. It will be held August 15 and 16 in Tucson, Arizona. Next Friday, All God's People will feature a special episode called Constituency Sessions. What are they for? I hope you'll join us for that program. Until then, for All God's People, I'm Connie Jeffrey.